Caucus is one of America's leading conservative voices, launching a blistering assault on Donald Trump. The latest cover of National Review says it all. Quote, against Trump, in an issue devoted entirely to taking on the Donald. The magazine, with essays by nearly 24 prominent conservative thinkers, unleashing a torrent of criticism on the Republican frontrunner, with words and phrases like charlatan, wannabe, astoundingly ignorant, and menace to American conservatives. On the Kelly File, National Review editor Rich Lowry questioning Trump's conservative bona fides, saying that he's been on the wrong side of the issues held dear by so many on the right.
If you're truly a conservative, you have a consistent record. We all change our minds on a few things every now and then when the facts change, but he has been on the other side on big, hot-button, defining issues like abortion, gun control, taxes, and even immigration.
Well, as for Trump, he's not only blasting the magazine, he insists the Republican establishment and many conservatives are now rallying to his side.
I think they're warming up. I want to be honest. I have received so many phone calls from people that you would call establishment, from people generally speaking, conservatives, Republicans, that want to come onto our team. I'm way up in every poll. So we are getting calls from everybody that it's actually amazing. I'm actually surprised.
All right, so this is the big political story of the day, Peter Johnson Jr.
It is.
What do you think of National Review's stunning rebuke, and will it have any effect?
I think it's a hit job. I think it's a put-up job. I don't have any sense of credibility about it. Some of the folks have had grudges between Donald Trump and themselves. In fact, Rich Lowry, they've been in a tweeting contest back and forth for a week or so back in September, where they were calling each other incompetent, and then Rich Lowry said something unrepeatable on the air about Donald Trump, so there's bad blood there. But somehow these folks are supposed to be immune or above the political fray. This is a totally political statement that they are making. They don't like Donald Trump, and they want the world to understand that and to believe it and to follow them. The truth is, a lot of Americans don't know who National Review is.
Right.
So I think the impact is going to be Zippo, zero. We'll talk about it today. Tomorrow there'll be a snowstorm, and it will be done. Now, whether Donald Trump wins or it doesn't win in these two states upcoming is a different issue. But in terms of their effect, a lot of fury, a little bit of sound, but not much effect, in my view.
It is like a Hail Mary, Harris, and I have such tremendous respect for the people on that cover, the names.
Well, Rich Lowry sat here last week.
Tremendous respect. But as
Smart
a
guy.
conservative, as someone who considers himself deeply conservative, I've seen this battle play out. They would have more credibility at National Review, in my estimation, if they would fire at the reason that Trump is rising. And that reason, Harris, is that so many people feel that the establishment, that the Bush big spending nation building era ran it into the ground. National Review should take its fire and direct it at those folks, not Donald Trump.
Well, to take it further, look at how much power Republicans have had in the House and bicamerally now in Congress over the past couple of years with big wins. And where did they take that power? What have they done with that? That's one of the reasons why voters are so angry. These words should disturb every American. He is not deserving of conservative support in the caucuses and primaries. Whose job of it is it to decide who gets to be where? It's the voters who decide.